Hello, beautiful. It's like a potion.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. I am filming on the OG G7X right now because I broke the other camera and it's getting repaired right now, so this is cool. This is like, and this guy, okay, let's cut me getting distracted by the guy who can't drive. I'm here today with Sean.
What's up?
He's gonna help out with the sous vide today. And the Prius is broken though, so I gotta get her fixed. I found someone to tune poop-turd. Poop-turd is going to be tuned by Yimmy, and they were able to fit me in last minute tomorrow. So I'm going in today. I have bigger injectors that Deatschwerks sent me, as well as their fuel pump. And if I have it, I may as well put them in the car for the dyno, for the tune, in order to push out those extra few horsepower, if you know what I'm saying. However, before we head over to Jesse's, we are on our way to go pick up the Widebody kit for the Subaru. I'm actually buying these off Mart. I'm not going full f*** you. It's a tasteful Widebody. You guys will see in a second. I'm excited for this. I've only seen a couple people do this before. Mart's not answering his phone right now, so we may be breaking into this house right now.
Dude, he's probably just like passed the f out in the party last night or something.
Actually, we should break in. We'll sneak through the back window.
We're gonna go like wake him up and scare the shit out of him.
If we break through his back window though, like we try to sneak in his house right now, I'm totally stealing the 997 keys because this Porsche is one of my favorite Porsches.
We should actually take it for a joyride. Or we should just move it and like park it in a different spot and see if he thinks like he moved it.
Just like if it was backed in, we'll just pull it in.
Yeah.
So Mart actually has a pretty good taste in cars. He has his AMG, he has the Rocket Bunny 240, and he used to have a Subaru Wagon, and those are the fenders that I'm, yeah.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, you knocking on my door?
Yeah, dude. You just wake up?
Yeah.
Or take your time, I'll see you in a second. What's up, dude?
How you guys doing?
Oh, sick. Hey, what's up?
I have the worst headache in the world.
Oh, there's 3 pieces.
Yeah, it's 2 of one side, you know?
Okay, so here are the fenders. These are STI fenders. I am going to do an STI wagon. It's gonna look sick. Mart was gonna start doing that with his car, but he ended up selling it, so I'm buying these fenders off him. This looks great.
I'm just working on my van and white.
Keep doing you. Maybe flex a little.
I am.
So I think I need to get STI taillights in the doors. If anyone has that for sale, I will buy them off you. Just hit a girl up, slide in those DMs, and let me know.
You see it's like perfectly cut already.
Yeah, it's like they cut it with the intention to sell it for someone
It was cut, it was meant for a thing, yeah, exactly. It was cut for the conversion already.
So you have just 2 of one side?
Yeah, so obviously
Hell yeah.
you would start with that side because you have room for error.
Yeah.
I've read about it. Apparently it's not the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, I've only seen 2 people in Naziok do it, and it was like years ago. But cool.
There's one black one that's really nice.
Yeah, I see the black one and the red one. It's like a burgundy color. Yeah. Hi, puppy. Is he purring or growling?
Purring.
Oh. Hi. Hi, Fluffy. Alright, we got the fenders loaded up and ready to go. We're headed over to EJ's Auto right now to start on the injectors and the fuel pump for the sous vide. You guys may also be thinking, what about the front fenders? Well, these were actually the hard ones to get. The fronts are at Jesse's, and I'll show you what we'll be working with once we get there. They were lit on fire.
Is that like the new way to strip paint?
Basically, it did a great job of doing it. Are ya? Okay, I lied. We had to stop for probably what is the best sandwich. Mark P turned me on to this place. You guys always see me eating these ever since the R-Spec days. Best sandwich. How you liking that sandwich there?
Stop.
You haven't seen the sous vide yet in person.
I haven't, but I've seen a lot of video. I'm excited.
It looks different in person.
It looks sick.
Oh, that looks good.
You gotta get that wrap off though.
Yeah, I know.
I love those wheels though.
So we actually brought the space heater and we're gonna kind of put it up around the car as I'm doing the injectors, and Sean's gonna try and start peeling off the wrap while I do the injectors. Oh, this has been in the sun. This is nice and warm. Look at that. This is great. Let's just leave it in the sun today. Nice and hot and spicy. Hey, what's up? You like my new camera? I broke the other one.
Oh.
I dropped it in a bag of dry ice. Happens to the best of us. What are you working on? Oh, you're working on it?
Yeah.
It's done.
Nah, not yet.
What are you doing? The wiring?
Yeah, still.
Damn, looks so good. So Jesse was just telling us that Juan was just here. Juan watches the channel and he just had his Subaru rebuilt here and apparently left 20 minutes ago. So I'm sorry I missed you, man. I appreciate you supporting EJ's Auto.
One sombrano.
Oh, awesome. This is coming off so easily right now.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that piece. Look at that.
You're making it so much harder on the rest now.
Man, you guys, I don't know what I was thinking coming in on a cold day to Rob's to start peeling off the wrap. That took me 2 minutes. Look how much better that looks. This really is a beautiful black. Java black. You can kind of see the gold. Yeah, dude, I don't know what we're thinking doing at Rob's. This took like 2 seconds.
It was freezing cold at Rob.
Yeah, we're actually kind of enjoying this in a weird way. That color is so pretty.
Why'd you wrap it?
I don't know, man, because back when I was young, the cool thing to do is like wrap and wheels. The joke for Volkswagen people, it's like it's a bags and wheels build. And to be completely honest with you, I thought it was going to be a different brown when it came out. I thought it was going to be like a root beer brown, and it came out poop-turd brown. It's funny, this is definitely, I definitely didn't come here to do this today, but...
Go work on the car. I'll do this.
As promised though, before I get started on the Subi, I'm going to show you guys the front fenders that Jesse has.
Oh, you gotta show Jesse the rear fenders.
Yeah, and then I'll show you the rear fenders. Holy what the man? You guys want to see what a torch Subaru looks like? Dude, this is crazy. And no, my fenders aren't coming off of this. Was it an electrical fire? What happened?
Fire on the freeway?
On the freeway, really? Jesus. No idea what caused it? Really? Holy hell, this is crazy. This was bone stock?
Yeah, it's just stock.
Whoa. It sucks, but I've never seen something like this in person. So the idea is you're pulling it for the seats, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the seats are what you want? They do look pretty cool. Weight reduction. Wow. Oh, the key's still in it. The key melted inside of it. Dude, that center console too. I wonder what he was listening to. Dude, this thing must have been burning for like 20, 30 minutes. Well, the tires are good. Are they?
Those are good. No, tires are bad.
Yeah, I just saw like right here. I was like, oh, that's surprisingly held up. So crazy. All right, here are the front fenders that I'm picking up from Jesse. They've had a little bit of fire damage done to them. It's all like paint, it's all surface. So I think with a little bit of sanding and primer and paint, they're gonna look good as new. Do you wanna see the rears?
Yeah.
There they are. Yeah, they're like cut out perfectly.
Those are for wagon?
They're for sedan, but I'm gonna fab them to fit the wagon.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking like, that looks different. That looks like sedan.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, STI wagon. Should be sick.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks so much better black. Damn, you guys. So I went to go put my new registration tag on it, and I like, as I was putting it down, I was like, whoa, 2016? The last time this car was on the road was 3 years ago. Look at that. You're kidding me.
I think Rob owes you some push-ups.
Yo, it's peeling off the paint.
What should I do though? What do you actually want me to do with your
Just peel it. Just be gentle. So does that mean that Rob has to do the push-ups I already did plus another 100? Oh, Rob, you're in for a fun treat. Yeah, it's peeling off the paint. It's not like peeling it off in like huge patches. So far, it's just that one corner on the bumper.
Just for the edges.
Yeah, right on the edge. But
it's also a lot colder on this side than on that side.
Still, Roberto, I think you owe me 170 push-ups now.
No.
He's got to make, I did 70 so far. He's got to redo those 70 plus an additional 100.
You're really going ham on that. I was just gonna say he owes you 100 push-ups now. The 70 you did is just because you need to work out.
Oh, get out of here. Fine, I'm still gonna push for 170, but if he only wants to do 100, that's fine. But I'm done, my slate's clean. I like how excited I am about the fact that they just peel off paint on my bumper. I'm telling you guys, just wait till you see the front bumper. You guys have seen the fenders. We're starting to take off the wrap. Let's go ahead and get started on the injectors and the fuel pump. I have something to show you guys. So I know I already bought injectors for the Subaru, but then I was on Instagram and I noticed that Deatschwerks follows me and they're like the top fuel component brand for Subarus. So it kind of slid in their DMs and it turns out they watch the vlogs, and that means so much to me already. I was like, I would absolutely love to work with you guys, and they were interested in working together too. So here we are. I'm excited to be running Deatschwerks on the Subaru as well as the S13. So I got 1000cc injectors for the Subi. I also got, I believe, 900cc injectors and fuel pump for the S13. They are drop-in replacement and E85 compatible. So boy, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get these installed. I've never done injectors on a Subi before, so this will be fun. Jesse is removing the intake manifold right now. Are we completely disassembling, taking it off, or are we gonna leave it there and just have wiggle room?
We can do either one.
Okay.
Whatever's easy for you.
I'm following the master. Alright, as you guys can see, we got to the injectors. Cover's been taken off, her hair's been pulled back. I'm gonna take out the bolts now. And then while I do this side, you're gonna do that side?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. I feel like I'm milking a cow right now. Just removed the old injectors. Pretty dirty where the injectors sits. So here you have the before, and here you have the Deatschwerks after. As you guys can see, they are plug and play, direct dropped in. Here's the little adapter for the harness. I'm actually super impressed with how ready to go these injectors come. That was so easy to install. It literally took a couple clips, but the injectors are installed. Super simple. Now we're just gonna put the cover back on and throw the intake manifold off. I think the most difficult part of the whole job is if you choose to take off the intake manifold, but you don't necessarily have to. It's just easier to do this way.
A lot easier.
I hogged all the tools and got my side done and ready to go. I'm gonna go check on how Sean's doing with the wrap. How are you doing with the wrap? Tell us how you really feel. Whoa, I'm actually impressed.
My goal was to have this much of your car unwrapped so that it's like poop on one side and then just black on the other. And if I can get to half in a day, I'm pretty stoked. If I can do the whole car in a day,
I'll be stoked.
I'm really stoked. So it's getting there.
No joke. Whoa.
The black looks really nice, but this door's dented. Good thing you're going wide body. That hatch is like super dented.
Yeah.
I don't know who sanded the top of that spoiler, but holy shit.
I have no idea. Maybe when they wrapped it, they sanded it because it was uneven, had sun damage. Yeah, this car definitely has seen some years. I did buy her used, have taken pretty good care of her since, but I mean, this looks great. This black looks great. I think she's gonna look even better a different color though.
Cover thing for this broke, so I'm JB welding that.
Sweet.
I think we should just do the 50-50. You know, there's like people that are doing like the 50-50 this way.
How about we do that on cash money?
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
Intake has been reinstalled. Now we're gonna go tighten her down. There we go. They should make a quarter video game out of this that you play when you go bowling and stuff. So I just walked in the office and Jesse was sitting like this in the dark, smiling, eating the sandwich I brought him. Yeah, it is good, huh? Oh, it's heavy. It's super heavy. Considering this poop turd's been sitting for a while, I've been using her to store parts, but you know, this cover has actually kept the carpet extremely clean. Hey look, that's backup coolant for when I get stuck on the road. Just siphon it whenever I need some.
That's a good idea to put it in there.
Thanks, I thought so too. My car's flooded. Do you see that?
Where? Oh, what the?
What the hell? My car's like flooded with water.
I think there's ropes in there.
Full
of water.
Yeah, that's not good. Where's it draining from?
It's not, clearly.
I found, at least on this was full of water.
I noticed when you
wrapped it, they wrapped the drain holes. But I don't know about that.
I don't even know what to do. You got a straw?
Or shop vac.
This trunk is a lot nicer than my S14 trunk. So it looks like there's an aftermarket pump in here. Alright, new Deatschwerks 300 is installed, ready for assembly. How you doing over there?
It's getting cold, so not well.
What you're going through now is like what it was like to do the hood. The back came off so easily.
unwrapping the car?
Well, here's the thing. I remember saying that I would charge like, what, $5,000 to do it, but that's because I don't want to do it.
So you're gonna pay me $5,000.
I wasn't finished. But when it's baking in the sun, I feel like that's like a few $100 job because it takes a second.
No.
Maybe a high five and a beer at the end of a hard day.
No. Definitely not. Consider this just a payback for the S13.
Fine, fair. You got a lot of paybacking to do.
No, not after unwrapping an entire car in a day by yourself.
I also have to compliment you on your kid stool that you're using.
Well, how else am I gonna reach the roof?
The roof.
The other thing that's happened is I get like a full piece and then it snaps and I've like fallen and like eaten shit. Like,
That's why you collapsed it against the wall
I
earlier.
burned myself once though with heat gun. One time. And it's like, it's one of those like curling
Oh,
iron
you
ones.
can actually see it on your arm.
Yeah. I told you.
I was gonna
We're
slap it,
even.
but I don't have the hands now.
We're even. It doesn't make that.
Deatschwerks fuel pump. Oh, that's bright. Installed. All right, now to put everything back in this car. Actually, I'm gonna throw out half of this, sitting there. Well, at least put the carpet in and that wheel. I got the results back from Blackstone. I'm gonna call Rob and then we're all gonna do like a three-way here about it in a second. Pardon my French, but it is butt freezing and Jesse's trying to get home to his kid right now. So we're just gonna legit throw everything in the sous vide and get out of here. Can I just comment real quick how blue and pretty the sky is? It does not look like that in person, but on the camera it looks amazing. It looks like a blue screen. You ready, Freddie?
Yeah, I'm bummed I didn't finish, but I got 80% of it done.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's all that left is that fender and that bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Jesse's gonna finish it, right, Jesse?
Good.
This is how he pawns off his work.
Jesse, now you say Amelia's gonna finish it, right? Right, Amelia?
Yeah, then you're gonna finish it, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
game's fun.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for your help. I know you're tired.
See ya.
See ya. Later, dude. Bye, guys. Thanks.
Hey, guys.
It does look better.
New wrap, like if it was new.
It's like one of those like 10 feet paint jobs. It looks great from 10 feet away until you get close and then you can see all the dings.
It needs to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
It looks better in black.
Better.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's the only reason I unwrapped it. I just wanted to see.
I love the Java black too. It's got like that gold pearl to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, with the detail, and there's a dent in that, and then there's a dent in one of those doors, which you're gonna change anyways. Like, it's there.
Yeah.
What do we want?
Butt warmers.
Hello, Carlton.
Hello.
Hey.
Howdy.
How's it going? How's racing with McLaren in Florida?
A lot of work. It's great.
Sounds fun. So we got the results back from Blackstone. I'm gonna read to you this paragraph they wrote in the comment section. Amelia, we did what we could with this sample. The spectral results look okay as far as wear metals go. They don't show mechanical issues when compared to universal averages for a GM350, which are based on an average of 4K miles of oil use. Potassium could show coolant and silicone, could be dirt or a harmless sealer tube. Fuel is a bit high at 2%, but some of it could be from normal use. We couldn't identify the solids. Our equipment is set up to test liquids only. Basically, the guy that used to test the materials, like actual particles, passed away a couple months ago, so they were unable to test what that was. However, just testing the oil itself.
Everything looks normal, so I don't think it's carbon buildup or metal. I think it might have been a gasket or someone stuffed something in the engine, or paper towel or something.
Oh, we don't. But yeah, but we don't use felt style gaskets, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We have MLS head gasket, and when we scraped off the other one, we were very careful.
I definitely don't think that is leftover gasket that we took off to put the better one on because we were too careful about that.
So it's not carbon buildup, it's not aluminum or people,
Yeah.
whatever everybody else is saying. So
K-Tech thought that maybe the previous owner had like left a rag in there and it finally came loose or something, and we just never looked in the pickup tube, you know?
I still think somebody did something, because I mean, you changed your oil pan and baffling.
We change the oil all the time. Put the date on the filter and marker, even though the oil is dark, but that's how it goes in. It goes in
Right.
very dark blue,
Right.
and even on camera, it looks like old used oil. Could it be sugar? The sugar would clump and harden with heat and also become glossy, and
Yeah.
it would clump up there. So, and they can't test for that.
Wouldn't there be sugar in the
No, because it got in the bottom of the oil, I think it would clump, and then the heat would actually harden it. But the stuff that actually
Yeah, it
mixes
just sat in the pan.
I guarantee you could pour sugar and oil and mix it up, and then it mixes in. The same thing with water. Could somebody have put sugar in your motor?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is when we were at the drag strip and we left, I mean, the hood wasn't like we left the hood open.
I don't think people are spiteful like that, but I mean, I've heard horror stories. This is what I think. I think that we could have 100 theories about this.
Yeah.
Or we changed it, it runs great, there's no more noise, let's get the proper gauges on it, and we were planning on strengthening the bottom end at some point.
Right.
Let's run it till it blows.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think the setup's good right now. You know, we have gauges coming in. I think in terms of bottom end, that'll be something in the future, but I think right now the engine's good. You know, we did heads and a cam, like...
I mean, we can visually inspect the bearings and do all that, but I don't think there was any issues.
Well, no, that would have come up in this report, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's like almost no signs of...
It would have shown...
Iron is low.
Yeah, nothing, so...
Aluminum's low. I mean, basically, metallics are non-existent, which is a great sign, but that just tells you that there's not much in there.
I'm glad that we caught it in time.
No, we were very fortunate. And hey, maybe it's a blessing in disguise that the tires were too big and they started rubbing, because then we would have done another pass, and maybe that, you know, who knows? Like,
no, it was amazing. Those tires were perfect size. Just exactly what you needed.
No, Rob, the size of the tires saved the engine. Good job.
No, what it was some
Below this thing.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun. I wanted to share the report with you. Glad to say that there's no metallics or metals, and the oil looks great, and everything's perfect, and they have no idea what it is.
Let's rip this thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Send it.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I wanna see this car rip.
We'll plan to see you when you get back and we do the thing we talked about with the Subarus.
Sounds great.
Cool beans.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Later, Roberto.
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. That is fenders on the Subaru. We got Deatschwerks, injectors, and fuel pump. We got the wrap ripped off. We found out from Blackstone what we couldn't find out is that...
We found out nothing. Turns out it wasn't metal.
We can speculate all we want, but we don't know, they don't know, and I hope you're stoked on the Subaru just as much as I am. Ecrew, we are so out here.
So out here.
Okay, guys. Bye! Alright, we're calling Mr. Carlson, Roberto.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Damn it, Rob.
801 3